Hi new intern. My name is Brad. I am the project manager. We are going to start our OAC meeting and your first task is to record the meeting minutes. Let me first ask those in the meeting to introduce themselves.
Hello there. My name is Cassie, I am the project engineer. It is my pleasure to work with you.
Good morning, my name is David. I am the project superintendent. We will work a lot together when I have questions for the architect and need to write RFIs.
Hi, I am Wendy. I am representing the owner of this project, Mildred School District.
Hello, my name is Richard. I work for the architectural engineering company who designed this project. I am also the contact person for the RFIs and change orders.
Hi, my name is Jerry. I am the owner inspector for this project. I am responsible for checking the quality of all work done here.
Hello all, let's start the OAC meeting. How is everyone?
Great.
Good, thank you.
Fantastic.
Good.
Good. But a little disappointed after the 49ers game yesterday. I have headaches since the game, it was awful.
Oh, yes. It was not a good day for the quarterback.
Let's forget about the game and start the first meeting item. Cassie, what do you have for us?
Oh yes. The first item on the meeting agenda is the approval of the minutes of the last meeting. Everyone should have a copy of it. Does anyone have a comment?
Good. If you need more time to review, please do and let Cassie know if you have comments within 3 days. Next.
The next item is safety. The topic of the coming toolbox meeting is dealing with compressed air, as we will be getting into a lot of action of wood framing.
You remember Johnny, the injured worker last week? He is back to work and is doing fine. He had his figure cut while he was cutting the blocks for the southern wall frame. He is new to the company and almost done with his union apprenticeship period. He kept apologizing and was worried that he will be dismissed from the site for a long time. He kept telling me about his newborn boy, and that he needs every week's salary to pay the bills. I comforted him and told him that it is a minor routine injury. Regardless, until today, we did not experience any other safety incidents.
That is good. We care about safety because we value our workers. What is next on the meeting agenda?
The next is the 3-week look-ahead schedule.
Oh yes, me again. You will find in front of you a copy of the 3-week look-ahead schedule. As you see, we are currently in a busy work period as we finished the rut framing in the kitchen area. This allowed us to work on electrical, HVAC, and plumbing rutting. All this work is expected to finish this week. So, next week, we will be grading in front of the main entrance. Also, the plastering people will start working next week on outside lathe and plaster. Overall, we are on schedule.
I see that there will be some overlap between the HVAC and built-up roofing. This makes me a little concerned about applying the hot insulation liquid while HVAC people are working under the roof opening.
No worries. I already coordinated between the insulation and HVAC foremen.
Great. All taken care then. Thanks David. What is next?
Next is Rfi Status. You all should have a copy of the RFI log up to the meeting time as I printed it out from Prolog. Currently, we have 4 RFIs to the architect, and 1 RFI from Brady Plastering to us. As heads up, we expect to have a lot more RFIs coming from Brady, as we are working with them on approving another plastering system, which can save cost and time. Richard, can we get quick responses on them, so we can move forward?
I guess so. There's a minor issue. Our office administrator, for some reason, started not receiving the RFI emails. Do you know why?
Oh, sorry for that. I will check with our new intern. He is the one responsible for RFI emails.
Oh Richard, there is another issue from our side. We cannot access or download your shared scans of RFI responses. Can you work on fixing this issue with your IT staff? Sure. Great. Thank you. Cassie, what is next?
Change orders. We currently have 2 of them in review. The first is for the plaster cement. It was sent to the architect a week ago, and it is not critical. But, the response of the second change order is late by 9 days. It is for the walk-in freezer seismic support submittal.
Richard, this submittal delay is putting a lot of pressure on our schedule. What is going on?
It is our structural consultant. He has been sick lately and it is hard to reach him. It is the one that originally designed the freezer seismic supports. We also will need more time to get the approval of DSA on the changed designs.
Oh my god. This is too long, Richard. This freezer has a long ordering lead time and we need to place the order as soon as possible.
I am sorry, what is DSA?
DSA is the Division of State Architects, which is a California state agency that is responsible of approving the design of public education projects.
It is good to know. Sorry for my ignorance.
That is fine. Richard, so can you check the status of this change order and try to push to finish it as soon as possible?
Okay, I will do my best.
Thank you. Cassie, what is next?
Old business items. We can start with the testing of truss bolts, item number 29001.
Currently there is no update from last meeting. As a reminder, 2 weeks ago, we found ourselves short of 3 bolts for testing as required by the contract. We requested more bolts from the supplier, and they are currently in transit.
When do you expect them to come?
Last time I checked, it is expected to arrive Friday.
I will not be on site Friday, but my assistant will be here. Please forward the bolts to him and he will take them down to the testing lab.
Great, thanks Jerry.
You are so welcome.
The next old business item is the masonry wall core samples, item number 29003.
Oh, this one is a big mess. We tried 7 cores so far, and they all come out with the masonry sides split from the inside grout. I personally checked the nesting technician while drilling the core, and the procedure looks fine. The whole wall now looks like a piece of cheese with all these core holes in it.
Oh my god. Is this dangerous or undermines the structural integrity of the wall?
Don't you worry, these holes are tiny for the wall size and strength.
I do not know why this core shear test is required. I personally checked the cores, and the grout looks great with no void. It is just a matter of the adhesion between the masonry block wall and the grout. Structurally, it is not required for this project as the grout is mainly for vertical load bearing, and the bars provides enough lateral strength with the masonry blocks.
The update now is that Jerry and Richard are working with the DSA to waive this code requirement that was included in the project specs. Otherwise, we will keep taking more cores until we get one as a whole piece.
But, what will happen if DSA still requires the cores, and all of them did not come out intact? Does this mean we will demolish everything?
This will be really bad, and it will be much more than our contingency fund.
Do not worry. I have heard of similar cases where this requirement has been waived. I even think the DSA will completely eliminate this requirement in future projects.
Let's hope for that. What is next, Cassie?
We are done with old business items. It is the round table time for any new business items.
Our close administration facility houses the servers of our school district website. Last meeting, I heard that PG&E will turn off the electricity from our whole property to install the transformer at the new cafeteria. Is this true?
Yes, we have to turn off the whole property, administration building and the new cafeteria, and keep it this way for 3 days.
This will be a big problem. We need to have these servers running 24 hours.
No problem, we can bring in temporary generators for the time of electricity cutoff to keep the servers running. But, this requirement was not mentioned in the contract, which means to be able to do it, we need to issue a change order.
How much it will cost?
I do not have the number on top of my head now. We need to know first the required capacity of the generator to keep your servers running. Can you have your staff let us know how much electrical supply is needed for these generators?
Sure. I will get this back to you by Friday. Thank you for accommodating our needs.
You are welcome. It is our job.
Great. Any other new items? Well, I think we are done for today, and we'll meet back same day and time next week.